Here's something that happened while I was researching this exact video. The AI that I use handed me a number, $67.4 billion. The global cost of AI hallucinations. Specific, confident, even had a source attached. And it was completely fake. None of it was real. If you follow this channel, you know my whole life and business runs through one local folder and Claude. And I do not trust a single AI's built-in web search to tell me what's true. Not before I research, not before I code, not before I build anything in my ICOR, our membership platform. So let me show you how I fixed that inside the folder. Because here's the thing, AI doesn't fail by going quiet, it fails confidently. Same calm voice for a wrong answer as a right one, and the numbers are worse than most people think. Columbia's Journalism Review tested 8 AI search engines. They cited their sources wrong more than 60% of the time. Over half. Grok got it wrong on 94% of tests. Now you'd think, okay, that's just a chat model guessing. Give the AI the actual source article and it's fine, right? No, the BBC ran exactly that test. They handed the AI the source. It still misrepresented the news, and this isn't some lab problem. People are already getting sanctioned in court for trusting this. So back to my $67.4 billion. When my research agent, PAX, was pulling stats for this video, that number showed up. $67.4 billion in hallucination costs. And a second one, 47% of enterprise users making a major decision on hallucinated content, supposedly from Deloitte. Perfect numbers for a video like this. Specific, citation shape, exactly what I wanted on screen. And that's exactly why I don't trust one source, because we checked. The number traced back to a single SEO blog. No study, no Deloitte report, no primary source anywhere. It just evaporated. Think about that. The method caught a fake number while researching a video about catching fake numbers. If I trust one AI, that $67.4 billion would be on your screen right now, presented as fact. So here's the fix. And it's simple. I don't ask one AI. PAX asks the same question twice through 2 completely independent engines. PAX runs on Claude, but then calls the research via Perplexity, which is built specifically for search. It reads the full page, pulls citations, and Brave, which runs its own index of more than 30 billion pages. Its own index, not reselling Google or Bing, generally independent. 2 engines, same question, then PAX, the agent running with Claude, compares the 2 answers. Where they agree, I trust it. Where they disagree, that's the red flag. That disagreement is the signal. That's where the hallucination is probably hiding, and that's where I let my AI team dig deeper. But in order to spot this, you need to have some idea about the topic you're talking about. That's why we keep saying, AI makes the capable faster, but it doesn't make the clue less capable. It's the same rule good journalists have used forever. 2 independent sources before you print. There's even research showing that comparing answers like this measurably cuts errors. I just gave that rule to my AI team. And that's why I lean on an engine built for search instead of a chat model bolting on a quick browse. The dedicated engine reads the full page and runs its own index. The chat model peeks at one snippet, then fills the rest from memory. That gap between what it read and what it remembered is where the made-up confidence comes from. So here's how I actually use this on my desk every day. Before I code, before I build anything in the my ICOR application, before I create any content or make business-related research. Even for my life when I search for the best hotel or holiday destinations. Anytime I'm working in a domain I'm not 100% expert in, I send PAX first. Because you have to know enough to ask the right question. And then the dual source check is how I kill the false ideas before they cost me anything. That's the whole point of how my team is wired. Larry runs the team. PAX makes sure what I build on is actually true. So when you build in your own folder, you're building on something that's been checked, not something an AI just sounded confident about. So that's it. Don't trust one AI's built-in web search. Ask twice through 2 independent engines and watch where they disagree. The confident answer is not the same as the correct answer. Build that gap into your process and it stops biting you. Quick one for the comments. Has any AI ever handed you a confident, completely fake number? I want to read those. This whole video was about the inputs, how I make sure what I build on is actually true. So the real question is, what I build once, I trust them. That's the next video. I show you how Claude replaced my note-taking app, my planner, even my health apps. Real proof, all of it on screen. Go watch that one next. It's the other half of this story. That's it for this video. I'll catch you up in the next one.